Hello everyone, greetings from Tiananmen Square, the heart of Beijing, capital of China, where a major military parade is going on to mark the occasion of the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Here in China, it is known as the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, a arduous 14-year-long struggle against Japanese militarism, and also the World Anti-Fascist War. Now, let's get the record straight, because in the Western literature, people focus largely on Dunkirk, on Normandy landing, and on the Pearl Harbor, the war in the Pacific, as well as the war in Europe. Little attention was paid to the sacrifices made by the Chinese people against the Japanese aggression. People tend to ignore or even dismiss the war in the Eastern battlefield, where over 35 million Chinese lives were lost. We should not let historical revisionism prevail, because that is the case exactly. If you look at post-World War II history, the Cold War sentiments, Red Scare, McCarthyism took precedence over the Allied victory and the Allied rapprochement and solidarity, so that China and Soviet Union were painted as the enemy of the West, and therefore the World War II sacrifices made by China were largely forgotten, if not dismissed. Another very important feature at this year's parade is a large number of armaments and weapons on display was debuting for the first time. And a few trends here about the Chinese military. Certainly modernization taking place at an unprecedented rate, the use of latest technologies, advanced technologies, artificial intelligence even, to forge this new era, new quality combat capabilities. A few notes here. First of all, the intercontinental ballistic missile, that is China's nuclear warheads, has indeed come a long way. Dongfeng's latest series have made tremendous progress. It can hit any target anywhere in the world. This is strong deterrence that we're seeing. You might ask, why do we need a nuclear deterrence? Well, this is so-called peace through strength, right? Another important feature is asymmetric capabilities. We've seen high-tech gears at play. Also, we've seen high-tech features such as the integration of information technology and electronic warfare systems. The Beidou satellite communication systems can project real-time location, real-time objects at an unprecedented accuracy. So what we're seeing is new era, new quality combat capabilities, informationization, intelligence, asymmetric advantages, rather than seeking system for system matching. Chinese President Xi delivering a very important message. The message is about peace. It is a message about China no longer can be bullied. It is a message about China standing up to the rest of the world and allying with whomever wanted to build peace together in solidarity. And it is also a message of seeking new ways to establish a fairer world order. If you think about the 4 global initiatives with the global governance initiatives in place as the latest addition, it calls for a total overhaul of the existing world order that is based largely on bloc confrontations, coalition forming, us versus them, we versus they, kind of a new Cold War mentalities. And President Xi is arguing that development first multilateralism should take place. If you look at China's Belt and Road mega infrastructure projects around the world, delivering tens of thousands of projects and initiatives benefiting people with roads, ports, bridges, airports, stadiums built or renovated, increasing connectivity, increasing efficiency, increasing welfare for all the residents. So the message from the September 3rd parade here at the Tiananmen Square is clear. China has a modern and modernizing military, and it is modernizing its military fast. China can no longer be bullied. It has the full capabilities to defend itself should there be an adversary. And another key message is that China is a force for peace, a force for development, and a force for global solidarity. It is willing to lead those who are willing to build this community of shared future for mankind, where there's common development, there's common empathy, and there's a common love for peace. This is my report. I'm Guan from Tiananmen Square at the heart of Beijing.